So today we're going to make broccoli, minted pea and Stilton soup. And what we have here are all the ingredients that go in it. Incredibly easy to make. So we've got some celery, garlic, Stilton, which by the way is optional. We have the leek, broccoli and some either chicken or vegetable stock. We then finish off with frozen peas and we have some mint as well. So it's incredibly simple. So we're just going to start off with 1 stick of leek like this and just chop away. And I love using these ninja knives because they are so well balanced, beautifully made and incredibly easy to chop with. So we've got our leeks, that's all nicely chopped up. We're literally just going to throw it in the soup maker. It couldn't be easier. So next we're going to take 2 sticks of celery and again just give them just a sort of rough chop, very, very simple, because all the machine is going to do the work for you. So just chop that up. It's all a bit of rough chopping right here. Then we've got some garlic. So just take, say 2 cloves of garlic. You could add more, depends how garlicky you like it, but I'm going to pop 2 cloves in. So it's always a good idea, I find, when you're trying to get the skin off, is just to give it a good bash. Mind your hands, just pop it down there like that and then use the side of the knife and hit it like that. And then you're able just to take that skin off really, really easily. And again, we don't even really need to chop that. I'm just going to cut it in half like that because, again, the machine's going to do all the work for you. So just going to quickly just cut, it doesn't really matter, again, you could cut this into florets, but let's not bother. These are all our bits and we're going to throw them into our blender soup maker by Ninja. Fantastic machine. Just pop it all in. And now we're going to take our Stilton. Now you need a little bit at the end. This is optional. This is an incredibly healthy soup until you add the Stilton, but it does give you a lovely flavour. So just roughly take, I don't know. It's up to you, depends how much you want to use, but let's just pop a bit in the top there. We can always add more later, so don't panic. So pop some Stilton in the top, and then we take our stock and we just pour that in. It doesn't have to be hot stock, can be cold stock. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how your stock comes out, as long as you just use some stock. So pop that in there. So I'm going to pop the lid on, and don't forget, everything you cook in this can go in raw because the machine does all the cooking for you. So here we go. I'm going to create some smooth soup. So I turn it on. It even says hello to you. I'm going to press smooth soup. 30 minutes, that will be the most delicious soup. And just before the end, I'm going to add these frozen peas because you don't want to add them too soon because you don't want to lose the colour. So they're only going to take a couple of minutes and then I'll pop in a bit of mint just to finish it off. So that's a couple of minutes before the end. So I'm just going to pop the peas in. You can pop them in sort of 2 or 3 minutes before, but I want to make sure that they're blitzed up properly. So just pop them in the top. They're still frozen, so don't worry about that. Pop all your peas in, pop the top on and let it finish and it'll blend it all up into smooth goodness. Couple of minutes to go, so I'm just going to pop a few sprigs of mint in, just in that top there. Pop it in. Twist it on, and hopefully that will taste delicious. So my soup is now done. However, because I added the peas a little bit later, because I wanted to keep that colour, I want to now just blend it by itself, just quickly to get that lovely smooth consistency. So all I have to do is turn it on, and again it says hello to you because it's such a lovely machine, and then just blend and low. And we're just going to blitz that until it's lovely and smooth. Remember, it's incredibly hot, so make sure that the lid is on properly. And there we have it. Look at this. Now, here is your lovely minted pea and broccoli and Stilton soup. I'm just going to take that. Now, look how silky this is. Oh, lovely green, fresh colour. And we're just going to cut some lovely crusty bread to go with it. Now, this is a fantastic, affordable, fresh, tasty, hearty soup to make. Incredibly easy. Everything just goes straight into the Ninja soup maker. No hassle at all. We're going to finish this off with a little bit of Stilton on the top for good measure, and then a sprig of mint. And look at that. There is your delicious pea, broccoli and Stilton soup.